Bones are amazing things. They hold us up, they support us, they make us strong. But bones have other uses. In the past, bones were thrown by diviners, seeking out the mysteries of the future. Now the bones are cubes, made of plastic or resin, but they still reveal things to us. As they fall from our fingers and rattle across the table, the story becomes clear. Welcome to Bone Throwers Theater, an RPG actual play podcast.
Welcome back to Bone Throwers Theater. This is Johnny.
This is Jeremy.
This is Stephanie.
Carlin.
Jordan.
And I'm Jeff.
J-Dog.
Well, I'm going to choose a white die.
You know,
I need something good to happen to me.
you've only chosen dice. You're not friend to scene.
That's because,
He's not very imaginative.
well, I haven't slept much this week, so my brain's on like minimum work mode right now.
Flatlining.
So what's your character's
It's
like
breathing
need
heavy.
or location or object? What is it?
My object was the
Meteor, right?
the devastation and the falling meteor.
So we've
I think we might want to save that for the second round.
yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
save that for after the tilt. That could be the tilt.
Yeah, maybe. Okay.
So how do you? Obviously, your son is now distracted, but you don't
Yes.
realize that he's been cloned. So what would happen if the clone showed up?
Well,
Oh, that would be interesting because he
What
just
would
thought he got
happen
rid of him.
if Franklin showed back up and told him what
no,
happened?
what
with
if
the whole thing?
this is my
I
succeeding
don't know.
in creating the phase?
That could work.
He chooses that infancy.
How would you?
I think a good outcome for you, being a scientist,
Science?
would be that Franklin comes back, reports the mishap, and now you have another test subject to study.
Oh, so you're trying to hunt down the blue scorpion?
Who does not have that name yet?
No.
Maybe this is like a couple weeks later, and
The blue scorpion is
you
starting
put two and
to
two
appear on
together
the
from
news.
what Franklin told you.
And saw the newspapers.
Oh, could they call you the blue scorpion because
This would be a
like
month
the
later.
lips of your
Month
victims
later.
turn
Oh, yeah.
blue?
What's that?
The lips of your victims turn blue?
Well, they eventually kind of would if they're dead.
Right.
Yeah. Oh, corpse-fied and gross.
I thought
No,
it
they
was a,
glow.
They glow.
Under, like a black light when they're searching the corpses for DNA evidence and everything, the corpses actually glow from the poison in their system.
That's usually pee,
Scorpion
semen, or
venom.
blood.
the scorpion venom.
Well, this would make the entire like
Body.
body.
Luminescent.
The contact points glow,
Just the contact points.
So you
in
see
some
like a
cases, the
handprint or
lips.
something?
theoretically.
If you...
It's like a moon ring.
Well, I was just going off of your kissing people mixture.
Well, no, I just secrete the poison from everywhere,
All over.
and I go crazy.
It's an itchy thing, like a nervous reaction.
Crazy chicks.
Okay.
She sweats poison.
Essentially.
She's a poison dart frog.
Okay.
And what they're finding is that it's not DNA evidence, it's just like a protein that glows.
Okay, so scene it. We start the scene. I come in and I tell you what happened.
All right.
And then
And then you tie it to the news reports that have been
1 month later.
circulating. So you phase into existence a month
Yeah.
later.
And you track
Well,
that
no.
down and come actually to Double D's looking for.
Because that was the last place he had gone.
Can
All right.
Miss Kane.
All right, so I phase into existence in the lab. Doctor,
Good, you're back.
Oh,
We
good.
need to put this field around you before you phase again.
I understand, Doctor. You're gonna get it in the cage.
It's like a dog getting into a kennel.
Yeah. Doctor,
You know I hate putting you in here.
I know, but I have to tell you what happened, Doctor. When I went to go pick up my car, I accidentally phased out. The generator we found did not work.
What do you mean it didn't work?
I did not control the phase. I phased out while I was grabbing hold of the checkout clerk at the shop. And I took her to an alternate dimension. And while we were there, she got attacked by some kind of I don't know what it was, like scorpions or something. And I dropped the generator, and it exploded and it teleported us back to the shop.
Interesting.
That's $1.5 million gone.
My God.
Wait.
You know, I hide out of there before anybody else could see me, but
I wonder.
Cutscene to a month later.
yes. This just in. Another body has been found.
I wonder.
Police suspect that it's the work of a new terrorist in the city. Or a new serial killer in the city.
Bioterrorism.
Who is using an
Biological agent.
interesting biological agent to kill their victims, turning the wound points a glowing blue.
Well, it says here that it's reminiscent of scorpion venom. Where's that young lady that you phased with?
Doctor, is that Double D?
Okay, we need to find her. We need to find her now.
Alright, yeah, it's actually not the first, just 3 blocks down. It's walking distance.
Okay.
Double D's auto shop, used cars.
All right. You stay here. Don't let my son come in here.
It's kind of hard to prevent it when I'm locked in the cage, but
Just tell him not to push the button.
if he shows up, I will do what I can.
All right. Thank you.
I like big buttons and I cannot.
I need to put a key on this.
Thumbprint authorization.
Well, I leave. I go out. And I find you. Or I go to the
Double
I'm
D.
in the middle of
D's.
another argument with my boss.
I don't have time for this, Miss Kane.
Well, you never have time to actually serve any of your customers.
Yeah, that's because I'm always yelling at you.
Well, you know what? You don't have to yell at me if you would just deal
excuse
honestly
me.
with people.
All right,
Excuse
go take
me.
care of that Mazda back there. All right, I've got a customer. Sir, welcome to Double D's.
Yes. That young lady you were just speaking to, could I speak with her?
Do you know her?
No, but I would like to. Don't take that wrong. I'm a scientist. Don't take that wrong either.
All so plausible.
You have to understand. Pull out my ID and look. I work at the university over here, and one of my employees came down here a couple of weeks ago, and something may have happened, and I need to talk to her to see what she knows about what happened.
Well, her shift ends in a couple hours. She's got some really
I
important
need
stuff
to
to
talk
do.
to her as soon as possible.
As soon as possible, will be in a couple hours.
What color is your dye?
It's white.
Convince him.
You don't understand. This... I really don't know how to explain this to you. I work with physics.
Are you convinced?
And in my dealing with physics, I alter reality.
Just been speak around him and
yeah,
put him in another room.
Or better
Yeah.
yet, Jason, reprise your character and come up with a problem that the boss needs to attend to.
Sir, one of the cars in the parking lot,
1 second, sir. Benson, what is it now?
well, one of the cars in the parking lot, it just exploded.
And let me guess, that was the last car Miss Kane was working on.
I'd have to check the paperwork, but seeing as she's our only mechanic right now, probably.
I think you need to take care of that.
Yes,
I will wait
go
here.
Take care of that.
Someone call the fire department.
Yeah, you might want to dial 911 over there.
Yeah, I'm gonna call the authorities and see if they can come get some help out here for us to take care of the massive fire in the parking lot. I'll be
Stick
right
my
back.
head in the shop and say, Miss Kane, you need to move all the cars away from that one that you caused to explode
Excuse me?
now.
Yes, sir.
Looks like we're going to be closing early today, so if you just sit tight,
Understandable.
you'll be able to talk to her. Time to call the good old fire marshal again. See you later, sir.
All right, I walk out.
Fast forward maybe
Couple
30 minutes.
20, 30 minutes.
Hi, Dad.
No.
Why do you keep hanging up on my phone calls, Dad?
Because I'm busy and I can't
Hey,
stop my work.
Bryce, when are you gonna come back to bed? Gotta go, Dad.
I gotta go, Dad. But I might need to go to the doctor.
You're old enough, you can set up your own appointments.
But I'm on your insurance.
I will deal with that when it comes.
Okay. I love you, Dad.
All right, son. I'll talk to you later.
I'm having fun, Dad. Bye.
All right.
So she just comes out like,
Young lady, would you mind coming with me just to the lab down the street here?
yeah, I don't think so, buddy. I have mace.
That doesn't matter. I need to speak with you at my lab.
Who are you?
You were so bad at this.
I'm a scientist.
And
Ask her if she's been experiencing anything unusual.
Yeah. Have you been experiencing things that you can't explain?
like exploding cars in the parking lot?
Exactly.
You're going to have to
I might
explain
be
that
able-
later as Dillon walks by.
I might be able to help you with that. Just trust me. I will not touch you. In fact, I would rather not touch you at all.
Dude, I have a brown belt in judo. Okay, so
I will keep my 10 feet distance. Just follow me to the lab, if you will, and I might be able to help you.
if you're some kind of perv, I will spray you in a second.
No. Oh, that was wrong. Yeah, just.
Fine. Okay.
All right, thank you. Thank you so much. We could be saving lives doing this.
It's in.
Great.
So we should spray him in a second. All I think was a skunk.
Mace. Mace.
That's Jordan's character.
I'm gonna die.
Call me a spleen. Pull my finger.
So, Johnny, it's your turn. Do you want to frame the scene or do you want to choose an outcome?
Wait,
Yeah, it's good that way, yeah.
I want to give this to. Sister.
She needs it.
She doesn't need it.
Not having a good month. Teleported into an alternate dimension, stung by scorpions, lost her memory, killed her boyfriend and a pizza guy.
Car exploded.
Car, like, her work is suffering.
Alright. I'm going
Toured
to
a fair at night when she can't
choose an
remember
outcome
anything.
of a black die.
2 points.
Landed in Twizzlers.
2 pounds, 2 points.
I didn't know we had licorice. Oh, wait. Oh, it was bad.
What scene could this be?
You mean, are you talking about the black?
Yeah, the black dye. It
Black?
was.
I
was a
chose
bad-
black.
It was a bad joke.
So what's the thing between you and?
It could be, yeah.
Yeah.
Where I know his secret identity and I use it against
So this
him.
is after I become
Paperwork that he left.
phase.
Yeah.
Figure that out.
So are you?
Just be jumping forward in time.
How are you fighting crime with your phasing abilities?
Well, I've developed a way to control my phasing, so I don't just phase out unexpectedly.
Okay.
Um,
You can do it at will now.
yeah, I can do it on will. And I'd say that I can control where I phase in and out of. So, like, if there's a crime happening, I phase in at the perfect place to prevent the crime from happening. Like, if there's a bank robbery, I phase in right in just right place, like take the gun out of the bad guy's hand. Things like that.
Okay. Cool.
And I just phase out with the weapon and let the police take care of them.
Sounds good.
Very good.
So how does he find out about your ability?
Well, it's not find out about my ability, it's find out
Who
who
you are.
I am. Finds out that phase is Franklin.
You've been shopping at this car dealership, taking your car there for repairs and everything.
Yep.
So could you have your car in for repairs and you actually accidentally phase into the scene, like when you don't mean to, and he's in there? You see, you know?
Yeah, I see what you're saying.
You lose concentration and phase accidentally.
Or you have your superhero suit with you and it accidentally falls out of your bag. And he's like, what?
No, I think
I'm going to a party, man.
it would be. I've been doing. My character was doing his own research on it.
On the nerd.
Is he a fan? Like he thinks Phase is awesome?
See a phase fan?
Yeah.
No, he is linked phase to the incident in his shop.
The fire or the?
The one where Kennedy was passed out because of watching the surveillance and saw them phase out. So and
And the news reports of the phase.
the paperwork that was linked there. So I know that is Franklin, and we're out.
So the thing bad is that you tell me that you know who I am and you blackmail me or something.
You attempt to blackmail him and he takes you to the hell dimension.
No. He chose a black die.
Yeah, I chose a black guy.
The hell dimension could have been an accident.
Yeah, you upset him when you told him you knew who he was. Accidentally.
Oh, maybe you confront him about it, and that's when he accidentally, like in a rage, like grabs you and accidentally takes you to the hell dimension, and you get stuck there for a little bit.
That one time.
That one time.
That one time in hell.
That one time in the
All I can think of every time I hear that is Angel.
I've been thinking Hellmouth the entire evening, so.
No.
So, all right. So what are we doing? All right.
I would frame it as we are at. We both show up at the scene of a crime to stop it.
Because what's your power? Yeah, the
strength.
Strength.
Yeah.
And you
It's
feed
just
off
stronger with.
Oh yeah.
like enhancement with cool. So what's the crime that's happening? How about a building fire? Like an arsonist is loose in the town.
I was thinking along those lines, but like, especially if it's like things that alter your body chemistry are things that make you stronger, right?
Chemical fire.
So yeah, I was thinking like chemical plant fire or something like that. Then arson strike, terrorists.
I like terrorists. Not in real life, but
In character.
The idea of terrorists doing something that we have to stop.
Start the fire.
So is any one of us actually a bad guy?
Not at the moment.
It's just
we're just living our lives, pursuing our goals.
Right, I mean-
Your character probably thinks I'm a bad guy,
Maybe.
or just a juvenile delinquent.
All right.
No, my character just thinks you're a moron.
So- Scene opens at the chemical plant. There's these guys that broke in and they're like pouring gasoline and stuff, getting ready to start a fire on the chemical plant. And I phase into existence right when right when they first light the fire.
So, you're sure that this is going to burn, man?
Yeah, bro. Yeah, bro.
It's going to be fantastic.
All right.
Because you know what?
I'm a firefly.
What? Okay.
Yeah.
First of all, bro, you're not. Okay, we've talked about this.
Look at
You
my
just-
butt. It's glowing.
I don't want to. What have I told you about this? It's like, although it is like looking at my own, so it's really not that big of a deal.
I mean, you've even got the same birthmark. That's kind of creepy, man.
Well, we've established we look exactly the same, bro. So,
Oh, that's right.
yeah. So, at any rate, let's expedite this process, bro.
Phase in. Hey, you two, what are you doing?
Hey,
What?
It's Phasey McPhaserton.
Oh no.
Look- Oh man, look.
Look.
You want in on this action, bro?
King Cobra forms.
Okay, stop actually spitting, Jordan.
I know what this looks like.
Looks like you're two young fools trying to cause some trouble. I'm here to stop you.
You're hammered, bro. Bro, Sham, bro. Oh, I'm hammered, bro. Whoa. That didn't work.
Oh.
Oh, I'm hammered.
From a dark corner up in the warehouse here. You guys aren't very aware of your surroundings.
You're not aware of your surroundings.
Your face!
Your mom's face, bro.
Ah, yeah! Oh man, you know what his mom's face looks like?
A butt.
Yeah, Zooey Deschanel's butt.
That's actually kind of hot.
I take
I
them,
know,
I
'cause
slam
I
their heads
tapped it.
together and knock them both out.
Do what?
I slam your heads together.
Oh, dude, now I'm a dead firefly.
And I call up to the voice.
And Dark Star drops down from the ceiling.
You might want to call the police. And I start to phase out.
Police, hold on. I know you.
What do you mean you know me?
I know you. Not just by the news reports. Phase. Or should I say, Franklin.
I don't know who you're talking about.
I'm talking about you, Franklin.
I let him out of a
I'm
cage
phased.
once. He wasn't dancing in it, but still,
I am phase.
No, you're Franklin. You've been causing some problems.
What are you talking about? Problems. I stop crimes, just like this one here.
And you caused them as well.
Nonsense. I don't know what you're talking about. Who are you anyways?
Do you remember Double D's?
Oh, I do.
He does.
Double D's.
They just feel so nice.
Double D's used cars.
Oh,
I kick you in the head.
I don't want to kick those tires. They're kind of used, man.
I'm not quite sure what you're talking about.
I've seen the video surveillance
Of what?
of you, an associate of the establishment, disappearing and then reappearing with her unconscious. So listen, I suggest you lay low. Let me handle all this work.
He said lay.
Or else I'll release your name to the authorities.
You don't know who I am. Sir?
I think he would try to grab him, and he would try to phase at the same time.
Alright, and I grab. Since I'm in the chemical plant, has been breathing these fumes, I'm just going to grab both of them, pick them up, and it's like, no, I think all of you are coming with me, and I grab you.
Oh,
and
man.
I have all three of you up in there.
And I phase out with all four of us.
Oops. Hell dimension.
But he's not used to having that many people.
Dude. Is it just me or is the song "It's Getting Hot in Here" just go through everybody else's
Stop,
line?
stop!
No, we're not in the whole dimensions. But when we phase, my mask falls off because I'm not used to all this, and you see my face, and there's no denying I'm Franklin anymore. Okay, look. Just let me get us back home, okay? I'll do whatever you ask, okay?
Alright.
Alright, just let me get us back home first.
I mean, this is a useful power.
Absolutely. You yeah, stop crime all over the city.
Now you stop crime all over the city as my sidekick.
Sidekick status. Scene.
Now the question is, when they're in the Hell Dimension, do they see any zombie pigmen?
Pigman.
But we haven't gone to Hell Dimension yet. So.
But hey, who knows? It could happen. Next episode of Bone Throwers Theater.
Thank you for listening to Bone Throwers Theater. The cast is Carlin, Jeff, Jeremy, Johnny, Jordan, and Stephanie. This podcast is released under a Creative Commons Attribution, Non-Commercial, No Derivatives 3.0 Unported license. Please feel free to share the podcast, but please do not modify it or attempt to gain financially from it. To find the show online, visit our site, bonethrowerstheater.com. Our Twitter feed is @bonethrowerstheater, and our email address is bonethrowerstheater@gmail.com. Join our social networks on Facebook and Google+. Podcast art was designed by Laura Tress and is used with her permission. Until next time, may the bones fall in your favor. This has been a Nerd Circle podcast production.